Hello, hello, hello. What are we talking about today? Relationships. I don't know. I'm just on relationship this week. So this is something that, just came to me on my ride home from work. When you're in a relationship and you have problems or issues or however you want to call it, whatever you want to call them, try not to put a whole lot of people in that, okay? Try not to tell a whole lot of people about it. If you and this other person, you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend have problems, try to keep that in the house among each other, because the minute you start telling everybody, guess what? Everybody got an opinion about your life, your relationship, right? And they're just going off of this, whatever you told them, this paragraph, whatever, a sentence, or whatever you told them about the other person, right? And a lot of times we do that because we I guess we're uncertain of what to do, or we just want somebody to talk to, but you don't know who that person is talking to as well, right? I know we think we have best friends, besties, whatever you want to call it, but they have somebody that they're talking to as well. So anytime you're having relationship issues, it's best to just work it out. If you and that person can't work it out, then you guys need to go your separate ways, right? And if something happens and you forgive them, you have to totally forgive them, right? I ain't saying you got to forget about it, but you can't keep bringing it up. You cannot keep bringing it up, because when you do that, guess what? You haven't forgiven. That's what I learned, right? And when you stay in that, right? Every time you repeat it, every time you talk about it, it just stirs it right on up, back up again. It stirs up those emotions again. It stirs up all those feelings and all of that stuff. You ever see somebody talking about something tragic or something bad or something happy that has happened to them, right? And you see their face. You might see their eyes, get full of water, or you might see them get really excited. Every time you bring up a situation of an event that has happened to you, you feel those same emotions, those same feelings, right? So the moral of the story is, if you're having problems in your relationship, talk to each other, not other people. Because half of the time, other people are not happy. They're not in relationships. They cannot give you any advice. All they can do is listen to you. And if that's the case, you can just ride down the road, talk to yourself. And you don't have to worry about nobody repeating that, nobody judging that, nobody throwing that back up in your face. Because a lot of times we do that, and then when, everything's good now, but, you tell them everything. Oh, we talked about it, whatever. It don't matter. Because all they hear is what you told them about what happened. Whenever something bad happens, all people know is that bad thing. That's all they hear. You can tell people good stuff all the time, but I promise you, they're gonna remember the bad stuff, the bad things that has happened, and they're gonna be looking at that person with the stank face, like, she's still with him, he's still with her. It's just crazy. So if you're gonna stay in that relationship, y'all talk it out amongst yourselves. Y'all work it out amongst yourselves. Because the minute you put everybody else in it, they think they got a little 2 cents. Their nose all toot up. Their nose all, they just all in your business. And when you do that, it just creates another issue, right? I know you're not telling him you told, somebody. He ain't telling you he told somebody. But people know. People know because you're telling them your business. Like, keep it to yourself. If I got something going on, and I learned this a long time ago, I dated, people, and I told people what was going on, and I don't care. Like I said, all they hear is those bad things. And then sometimes they'll get around your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they might bring it up. And they looking like, well, dang, how they know that? You got to keep your business to yourself in your house, okay? Some people put it all on social media, whatever. But once you do that, don't get mad when everybody got an opinion, right? You can't get mad when everybody got an opinion when you don't put it out there like that. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you stuff I've seen. I'm telling you stuff I've been through. If you got a problem in your house, keep it in your house. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all break up, y'all go your separate ways, you want to tell whoever you want to tell then, and that's what you want to do. But if you trying to work things out, if you trying to make things work, keep that between yourself. and that person. It's between you and that person. Because a lot of people are not in no relationships at all, but they got all the advice for you. Okay? And then you got all these people in your head, right? You got your boyfriend in your head. You got the girl. You either got your boyfriend or your girlfriend in your head. You got your family. Whoever you told, you got everybody in here, and you don't know what to do, right? When you get all those people in here, you don't know what to do, and you know why? Keep your business to yourself. Problem solved. Talk to each other instead of about each other and to everybody else. People on the outside can't fix what's going on the inside. Ooh, just came to me. People on the outside can't fix what's going on the inside. And that's in life, that's in a relationship, that's in a whatever. People on the outside can't fix that. You either gonna be with that person or you're not. Ain't no need to go around crying to everybody and telling everybody about it, because half people don't care. And people kill me with that. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why? Can you fix it? Can you solve it? No, you probably can't. You probably don't care. Just want to know what it is so you can tell somebody else. You know, people that got issues, that got problems, they love to see other people that got them. Ooh, girl, I thought I was going through something. So and so. Ooh, did you hear this? Did you hear that? That stuff is so annoying. It's just so annoying. And it's just with the minute you put it out there, that's what you opening the door to. Period. You know. And a lot of times, I know stuff happens and people just speculate and assume, but you give them that fire, you give them that fuel by telling them anything. Anything. They just want a little bit so they can run with it. They can tell somebody else, and now the story all twisted all kind of ways. When the only two people that it involves is you and that person, that there's just two people, but not everybody else is in it. They got something to say. They got an opinion. We all got opinions, don't we? You know what they say about opinions? Just like that thing back there. We all got them, right? What can you do about somebody else's relationship? What kind of advice can you give them? You ain't in a relationship, or if you're in one, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't what everybody else think it is. You know, we got to start keeping our business, our personal business, when it comes to relationships in the house. Okay? Once it's over and you want to talk about it, then that's fine. I'm all about talking about it. Obviously, let's talk about it, right? But if you're gonna work it out, if you're gonna stay with that person, keep that in your house. Keep that in your business, not everybody else's business. Everything that go on in your house and your life ain't everybody's business, because half people don't even care. All they want to do is have something else to talk about. Don't let that be you. Learn the hard way. The more you live, the more you learn. Keep that in your house. Keep your business, your personal business, when it comes to your relationship, in your house. I don't care. Best friend, whatever. Because everybody got somebody they're talking to. Okay? It is what it is. That's all I know. So, just wanted to tap dance on that a little bit. I think I'm done here. Let's talk about it. We always talking about it. Got any topics you want me to talk about, you want me to touch on? Drop it in the comments. I'm down for it. That's all I got today, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And until the next time, peace and hair grease.